So with this, we've seen here this line, we've seen variables, functions, strings, keywords. Now we reach this print. Here's a string. So this is a function. It takes these parameters here. So we are passing here a string, there's a comma, and then there is this audio data or sample rate, and it's displaying something here in the screen. So let's go back here. We are at the print function. So let's have help. So prints the value to a string or to sys std out by default. Here we are in the Jupyter Notebook or Colab environment. So this is a special way how to run Python, but you could also be running in a terminal, and we'll see later what the sys std out means. For now, let's just use print to print values. So here is the documentation for print. So every running program has a text output area called standard out or std out. The Python print function takes in Python data such as integers and strings and print those values to the standard out. The standard out in the terminal, so when you run a program from the terminal, the standard out appears right there. So there's an example. There's this hello pie. Then you execute with Python hello pie, and there will be this hello there. How are you? I'm fine. So the print function takes in a number of parameters and prints them out one line of text. There is one thing that it's called the new line char, and this if you put this in your string. So let's have an example here where I did a print hello world. So it's displaying this, but if we put this new character line, now it plays in a new line. We will go back to print many times. We will go back to string many types. So don't worry, you don't need to know all of these things here. Just have in mind that what we are doing here now is in this code here is that we are printing this text separated by this audio data here and the sample rate. So it will print this and then it will print this. So we could, as an example, just print a string hello, and then we'll print, let's give a space here, then it will print 1. So we have hello 1, or we could have hello world, or we could define a string called text that is world, and now we will print first hello, then we pass this text. This is a label to this data that's stored in memory. This data is a text that is stored as a string, and so we can print, and then we call this, that means this, and we will have the hello world like this. If we put this new line character, and we don't need this space anymore because it will display hello world like this. So there are many more things we can do with strings, other ways how to print things, but this for now is what we are using in this code example. In the next code example we will have new things and we will discuss them as they appear.